Well now, special package came in the mail. I am giddy with excitement to bust this open, smell it, and tell you guys what it's like. This is the new fall release from Happyland Fragrances, slated for an October 1st release. Let's bust it open, see what it's all about. Card from EJ, thank you Ross. We have a 50 ml bottle of the new Diabolique. Isn't that interesting looking? Dark blacks to reds, gradient fade, indicating for a spicy fragrance. Devilish. Interesting. Got the goatee, the pitchfork, the tail, the whole nine. Leave it to EJ. So Shameless, as I told EJ, was a home run fragrance, and it's going to be hard to top. Now granted, totally different scent profiles, but Shameless was great. That was a great design and release from EJ. Get one in the air. Ooh, creamy, spicy. I'm excited. Cover my hand completely. I mean, it's literally from wrist up is covered in this fragrance. Now, I have not looked at the notes yet. I did have him send them to me so I could share that info with you guys. I don't want to know. I want to smell it first, and it is overwhelming right here. That's different. This opening has something that I'm not familiar with. It's got an interesting accord that I'm not familiar with. It's creamy. It's almost like a cookie dough smell a little bit in the background. I know that's weird. But kind of violet-y. It's got kind of that petroleum violet-y type of smell here. And I want to say that's some earthy patchouli here, making that dark, creamy kind of, it's got that patchouli smell, you know, that dirty patchouli smell. This is a nice dark, but not too dark fragrance. Like, it's not full of animalic leather and deep civet muskiness or anything like that, or a bunch of oud. But it's not too hot and spicy, but it's got kind of a, I'm thinking red, and I don't think it's because of the crimson on the label, but I'm getting a red color that comes to mind. Red hot, not Red Hots, the candy, but red hot type of spice. Some sort of red pepper type of spice smell. This is different. This is nice. This is my cup of tea for the cooler months. Thank you, EJ. Thank you. It is different. It's airy. It doesn't come across too pungent and in my face, but it's very airy. It's definitely filling the area right here. I smell it very easily without putting my hand to my nose. This is lovely. This is a very, very lovely scent. Okay, let me grab my phone and we'll take a look at these notes. So, per Mr. EJ Wells, this is the note he gave me. Seems there's a new little devil on the block. The name is Diabolique. Happyland's 22nd release is perfect for the seasons upon us. Violet, made sense. Violet, jasmine, sandalwood, dark fruits. That might be that sweetness I was getting. Rum, black pepper, heliotrope, caramel, almond, patchouli, cardamom, and guaiac wood. Happy Halloween, Thanksgiving, and beyond. Release date set for October 1st. So that note breakdown makes a lot of sense, because there is a lot of sweetness here, giving almost a cinnamon cookie type of smell in the background, more so now that it's drying a little bit. That's got to be the dried fruits, the rum, and I would say the cardamom, kind of giving me that with this creamy patchouli that I'm getting. And that violet smell, it was very distinctive, so I'm not surprised to see violet in the notes. Gaiac wood's probably providing that little bit of a smoky aura that I'm getting. It's lovely. And as you guys know that are familiar with Happyland Studio, you can get a sample when it releases. So you don't have to commit to a bottle right away. But if any of this sounds good, Shameless 15 is still active as far as I saw. So you can still get 15% off. Shameless 15 is your coupon code. They got 30 mLs and 50 mLs upon release. Or you can get a decanted sample. And if you like spicy, you're going to like this. It's not overly sweet. I like the route of dried fruits with rum that kind of smooths off any heavy sweetness coming across, because that caramel gives it thickness, but it doesn't. I don't smell caramel, but I'm sure that's helping provide the thick density of the underlying layer, the base layer of what I'm getting of this aroma. Because like I said, I don't smell caramel, but that can provide a thickness just like honey can. Damn, this is good. You did it again, EJ. You did it again. So that's back-to-back really, really good ones. Because Shadowland was a little off-putting in the opening for me, but the dry down was beautiful. Faux du Fafa was good, but not great. El Gudo, Geranibus, and Shameless were awesome. Still are awesome. That's his last several releases and how I would go about them. Nothing was terrible. Nothing was bad. I would rank Shameless, El Gudo, and Geranibus as my top 3 of his last 6. And this is going to go right up there with El Gudo and Shameless as far as his last several releases. My opinion, of course. Some of you may not feel that way when you smell of it, and some of you are going to say, wait, this is the best release he's had since. So that's why I urge you sample. You don't necessarily have to commit to a bottle. You can get a sample, but if you're ready to pull the trigger, Happyland is affordable. This is another one of those originals. Does not remind me of anything that I've smelled before. It's just a smooth spice. I love that. It's nothing rough around the edges. Very smooth. Extrait de parfum, as with all of his stuff. I believe it's like a 30% oil concentration is what he uses, if I remember correctly. I can't stop smelling it. It's such a good aroma. This is going to wear well for the cool fall days into the winter very, very easily. It does have some slight gourmand touches, but it's more of a boozy, spicy type of fragrance, I feel. Just the right balance. Nothing's really outweighing or overpowering anything else. I think this is a great release, and I can't wait for you guys to smell it. Kudos, EJ. Happyland, Diabolique. I can't stop smelling this, guys. Man, until next time, do me a real quick favor. Go ahead and like, comment, subscribe, because I do appreciate all the feedback and love hearing from you guys. How many of you are excited for this release? I know there's a lot of Happyland fans out there. And I got to say, back-to-back really good home run fragrances for my taste. Shameless, like I said, home run. Diabolique, home run. Definitely my 2 favorite releases since El Gudo. El Gudo was early 2020. He's had a few come out since. And this and Shameless are definitely my 2 favorites since El Gudo. Because El Gudo is just, that's a special fragrance too. And until next time, I will say, if and when you get your hands on Diabolique when it releases on the 1st and you give it a spray now, pretty confident you might end up thanking me later. Especially if you like spicy and boozy. Have a good one, guys.